Hello everybody and welcome to a new season of conferences from Divinations. This time we are talking about the Jaimini Sutra conference and I am Sanjay Rath and I have been teaching a lot of courses on the Parashara Jyotish as well as the Maharshi Jaimini's Upadesha Sutras. So here we are to present a number of the best experts on the Jaimini Sutras. This conference is from the 5th of April, it's for 3 days, and we have about 10 of the best speakers. Starting with my better half, Sarbani Rath, who is starting it with Rudramsha. Now, I do not know how many of you have even heard about Rudramsha. Well, you have all heard about Rudram, you have done Rudra Abhishek, you have done Rudra Pujas. But how do you get to see Rudra in your chart? And how do you know where the Rud or the tears are coming from? So in case you are interested to know where the Rudras are coming from or where the tears are coming from and when do I need to go and pray to Rudra to stop the tears, I suggest you should be attending this conference and listening to Sarbani Rath. Our next speaker for that day is Mr. Paul Barker. He's talking on the Charakarakas and some Jaimini yogas. And finally, the day closes with Raman Suprajarama, the grandson of Dr. B.V. Raman. He's a brilliant astrologer and he's speaking on the secrets of the Atmakaraka. Now, the Atmakaraka is the soul significator of the chart. Gives you an idea of why you have come to this planet, what you are going to do here, what are the experiences that you have to experience, and how are we going to deal with our spiritual being. Well, whatever it be, please do join Raman on Divinations. Thank you. That's for day 1. Now I'll come to the other days. On the 6th of April, there are 3 speakers. We have Visti Larsen. He is the foremost expert on Jaimini Sutras. He has been my student for about 2 decades now and is the top teacher of the Jaimini Sutra program. And he's speaking on nakshatra lordships and some reversals that are happening in the nakshatras in the sky. You see, the sky, the Vedic sky is composed of 27 constellations called nakshatras. And these constellations move in a certain direction, what we call the zodiacal direction, during the waxing phase of the moon, and they reverse the directions in the waning phase. So we need to know what exactly happens. Is it just a flip? Does our life flip? Is it a male-female flip? Is it a sexuality change? I mean, what exactly is this? So come and listen to Vishti on this matter. Then we have our very own Divinations head, Sonal Sachdeva. She's talking on Tapasvi Yoga. Now, you will be wondering what's a Tapasvi? That's a new word. Tapasya refers to people who are burning. Excuse me for that. And we close the day with Nathan Theonaika, 6:50 p.m. India time. He's talking on Varga Yanavanta. That's the travel yogas, Traveling. You see, we are travelers. We are basically wanderers like the planets. We are traveling through time. That's why we look at time. We are traveling through life. We are traveling through a marriage. We are traveling through a relationship with our parents. We are traveling through relationships with our children. So there are various journeys that we are making in our lives. And Nathan is supposed to look into that and maybe throw some light on some of these journeys and also how to deal with these journeys. Also, an important question that you should remember to ask, Theo. Do we really have to make all these journeys or can we just drop some of them? Okay? Thank you. And we have on the last day, we are closing this conference with on Friday, the 7th of April, with Lakshmi Ramesh from our Tirupati. She's a very, very spiritual person. We call her our laughing Buddha. She is talking about learning the intricacies about the empowered enabler of all yogas in your chart, something called a Shakti Rashi. Now these are all secrets. And I think it is for the first time that I have allowed some of these to go out in public. So don't miss it. This is, I don't know how many of you have even heard of Shakti Rashis. And then we have Sat Sri Khalsa talking about the lords of the 8 directions. And we have Mohan Raja talking about Amatya Karaka. Now, just as we have Atma Karaka who's talking about the soul's spiritual journey, we have an Amatya Karaka who talks about the soul force behind our work. You know, we all do jobs, we do things, we all live in this planet to do something. How satisfied do we feel? What is this satisfaction? What is this exhilaration when we do something nice? And how do we do it? How does this thing work? It's called the Amatya Yoga or Amatya Karaka. So, and then we have Kai Florence talking about the progress sun, Kaulakas and disease. So that ends our 3-day conference, and we hope you can make the time to join us. Thank you very much, and namaste.